What's up, everybody? Today we're going to be talking about a $80,000 credit limit credit card, and we are going to be talking about how you can obtain this soft credit pool. And yes, it is from Navy Federal as well. If you don't know me, I'm Will Frazier, your credit expert, bringing you the tips you need to get your credit back on track, because what goes down must come up. And if you don't want your credit score to drop 150 points, make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you'll be notified of any new videos I drop, just like this. Now, as I mentioned, we're going to be talking about the top card at Navy Federal, or one of the top cards at Navy Federal. It is going to be their Flagship Rewards credit card, and this credit card has a $80,000 maximum limit. We'll be talking about what you can do to make sure that you get the highest limit possible on this card, and you are able to see if you can get it with a soft pull, and we'll go over all of those details. But of course, it is Navy Federal, so you need to make sure that you have whatever you need to have in place to be able to qualify to be a member of Navy Federal before you can even get access to this type of credit card. Now, it's important that you know also that this type of credit card is not for those who are just trying to build credit. This is for someone who already has established good credit, and especially a good relationship with Navy Federal, in order to make sure you get the highest limit and get approved. Now, this is the only credit card at Navy Federal that has this high of a limit, and you can have up to 3 max cards, so you can rack up a good bit if you are able to max out all that is available to you within each of those 3 cards. But yes, the $80,000 limit on this card is very high, very good. And you want to make sure that you have established that good relationship and done everything good with your credit and have good income in order to make sure that you are maximizing how much you are getting on that credit limit. So let's go ahead and let's get into some of the details of this credit card so that you can see what is it that's so great about this card. So as you can see already, they got earn 40K bonus points and get 3 times points on travel purchases. So we'll get some more details on that in just a second. As you can see, this is good for maximizing the reward points that you get, getting points for travel and benefits for travel. And, you know, like I said, it's for those with very good or excellent credit. So I would probably say you have to be in about the 700s to get this, and maybe even the high 6s. But more than likely, you probably have to have about a 700 or higher to get into this credit card. So how can you get that soft pull when you're trying to see if you can get this? You want to try to pre-qualify to see if you qualify for this card. And also you can try to get a soft pull by trying to apply for it within the portal, which is within the app for Navy Federal. So these are things that you want to do just to see if you can get approved for it. And after you have seen if you get approved for it, if they do approve you, you will get that hard inquiry, which will actually affect your credit score. But usually the hard inquiry isn't going to be very many points if it affects you at all, honestly. But you would want to pre-qualify to see if you can get it with a soft pull before you try to, just straight up apply for it, so that you can, make sure that you don't get an inquiry if you don't really have to get one. And let's talk about some of the details of this card. So first, you can see the interest rate on it is a little bit on the higher end. 9.99 is where it starts, all the way up to 18%. Of course, that's based off of your credit and some other things, but this is where the rate is on this card. You can see that unlike the other cards that we already talked about, this one does have a $49 annual fee. But they still give you no balance transfer fees, no foreign transaction fees, and no cash advance fees. So again, some of the standard stuff from Navy Federal, and that is still really good. Now, rewards points here are going to be a little bit different compared to the Go Rewards. Over here, you're going to get 3 times the points on travel. So if you are a person that travels a lot, this is going to be good for you, especially with no foreign transaction fees if you travel outside the country. You're also going to get 2 times the points on everything else. So, of course, that's very good. Getting 2 times the points on anything else that you purchase is a big deal, and it's something that's good to have. Now, you can also receive statement credits up to $100 for global entry or TSA pre-check. So, of course, that's a benefit as well if you are traveling. And some of the extra features and benefits: there are no rewards limit, just like with the Go Rewards card. There's no reward expiration while the account is open. You can redeem the points for cash, travel, gift cards, and merchandise. Again, that, pre-check credit and global entry. Worldwide automatic travel accident insurance, which is very good in case anything happens. Travel and emergency assistance, and of course the cell phone protection is there too. Again, if you want more details on how these extra benefits from credit card companies work, check out my video that I did on that, and I'm going to put a card for it up top. So click on that after you're done with this video so that you can try to actually see, what extra benefits you get and how they work with the credit cards. But let's come on over and get a look at what they were really talking about with that earn 40K bonus points and whatnot. So open a Flagship credit card and get 40,000 bonus points of $400 value when you spend $4,000 within 90 days of opening your account. If you're doing a lot of traveling, whether it be maybe for business, maybe you're going to conferences and whatnot, it might not be that hard to rack up $4,000 on everything that you might be spending money on, from rental cars to plane tickets to hotels. All of that stuff can really add up, besides just the regular, stuff that you could be spending money on. But if you are, spending a good bit of money within 90 days, then you can get that $40,000 bonus that they are talking about there. You can also earn 3 times points on travel purchases, as mentioned before, no matter if you're an everyday commuter or a seasoned jetster. So it doesn't matter how seasoned you are in regards to traveling, you can rack up on points with that. Again, they mentioned the TSA pre-check there, and that is pretty much the Flagship Rewards card. And also another benefit that they do have is if you have Amazon Prime, they will credit you up to $130 if you make the purchase for them, or like if you get the annual subscription, they will front you the cost or credit you the cost of that through your credit card if you use this credit card to make that purchase. So who doesn't love Amazon and the free fast shipping that you get from it, as well as the other benefits? Well, they're going to go ahead and cover your Amazon Prime membership for you. So of course, that is a great benefit too. Now, when it comes down to this credit card and making sure that you get the highest limit possible out of that 80,000, which this card can go up to, you definitely want to make sure that you have built up a great relationship with Navy Federal, of course, because your internal credit score with them is going to determine what type of limit you get, or is going to be a part of what is used to determine what type of credit limit you get. They're also going to look at your credit score, your regular credit score. They're going to look at your income. They're going to look at what type of limits you have on other credit cards other than this one. So again, you can always try to increase the credit limits on your current credit cards before applying for this, so that you can make sure that you have actually, that you actually have higher limits reporting on your credit report, because they will issue you something close to or relative to what they see that other people have issued to you when they're trying to calculate what they're going to give to you. And of course, at this point, when you're trying to apply for this card, you should have already had some of the lower end cards to start building up credit if you didn't build up credit elsewhere. But that would have also helped you build up your relationship with them, as well as your bank account, that you have with Navy Federal, having a direct deposit, having X amount of dollars sitting in a bank account, having different products in good standing with them. All these things help you to build up your internal credit score with Navy Federal, which will help you to get a better, or higher rather, credit limit while trying to apply for this $80,000 flagship card. And like I can tell you, overall, even though they have a $49 annual fee, which really isn't all that much, all of the benefits definitely outweigh what you get in that annual fee with this card, and especially the high limit and all the things that you could do with that, of course. So if you are a traveler, or you just want to get their best card, because they do still give you 2 times the points on all purchases, even if you're not traveling, then this is going to be a good card for you to have. Now, if you're looking for some other ways to build up credit, I'm going to send you to another video which is going to help you with some options on building credit. Okay, now thank you for sticking around to the end of the video. Hopefully you got a lot of value from this in learning about this credit card and the benefits that you can get from it. If it was valuable information, make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel so you can get more videos like this, and turn on those notifications so that you'll be notified of every new video I drop, because even though you subscribe, it doesn't mean that you will get every notification. So keep that in mind and hit that notification bell. And I thank you again for sticking around to the end of the video, and I'll see you guys next time.